Hi, good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. Hello, hi. My name is Mohit Gupta, and so I reached out to Tarun when I saw, and I think I saw his post, and I was very intrigued about it. What is pint size inside? I like pints, so it's like it should be somewhere related to beer or something. So I reached out, can I get some more details? I would like to know more. And he said that this is, we bring a bunch of people together and we just talk. And I thought that to be a brilliant idea to come to a space which is, space that is safe enough for people to just be and just share. I thought that is something brilliant, and I would be want to be a part of it. So we decided that I'm going to talk about upwards and onwards. Okay. Very funnily enough, he told me that why don't you make some slides? It's like, no, I think I'll be happy with just talking without any visual aid. So he made it for me, and I added two clip arts in it. And I took 2 days to do it. And I was like, no, it's too less of work. So I added 10 more words for it. So upwards and onwards, guys. Why upwards and onwards? I would, start by telling something, very personal about what happened to me a few years back. So I was in a very happy marriage, and then I got divorced in 2023. And for the last almost 1.5 year, I've been living alone. And what I realized was you can't let anything put you down. And as your second point, if there is something not in your control, you can't do anything about it. If it is you, you can bring about a change. If it is not you, if there is something that's not broken, you can't mend it. So I decided, why would I not take my life better? Why should I not, move, be a vector quantity rather a scalar, and that vector quantity should be, upwards and onwards in life. you know Going a step beyond every day, doing something better than the last day, and making every day count in your life is something that I realize that you need to do for yourself, for your own sanity, for your own happiness. And you are the only one who's in control of your happiness. I believe it is something that is very, very internal for me. Like the first thought that you mentioned, that close your eyes and see yourself 1 year later, I saw myself eating biryani. Genuinely, genuinely, not kidding. The first thought that came to my mind, 19th May 2025, I am sitting and eating a plate of biryani. And that is what made me happy about it. And I did not overthink it. I was like, no, I am happy with a nice, decent plate of biryani. That's about it. So, yeah, that I believe my focus or my happiness is well within myself rather than giving that power to anyone else. So I start with a very interesting line. A lot of us are nerds here. Can anyone give me the response for this? Why do we fall?
So that we can learn to adjust and stuff.
Thank you, Mr. Alfred. Haven't given up on me. So yeah, why do we fall? Alfred said this in the Batman series to Christian Bale, and that was one of the very, very interesting scenes. I watched it when I was younger, and I did not get so much out of it. But there have been multiple rewatches of a lot of movies. Batman Nolan series is one of those for me. Like I think I do it every 6 months. I'll just sit and rewatch all of those three movies just for the pure joy of it. And every time, even you reread the same thing, there will be one line that will stick out. I have read Harry Potter's 25 times, all seven of those. But yet, when I read the same book, 25th or 26th time, there will be some other line that will stick out differently that I never knew. And it happens to me, and it is pure joy for me. So, why do we fall? To literally learn to pick ourselves up. No one is going to pick you up. You have to pick yourselves up. I believe the moment we give the control, the moment we let it out to no, my happiness is dependent on him or her, or that person can bring the happiness to me, is where we, in the longer run, will have to face some problems. I think falling and getting up is the same process that follows for each and every one of us on a daily basis. And the moment we fall, the only thing that we need to look for is that this fall is nothing but an opportunity for me to get back up stronger and better than what I was. So that is why I believe we fall. The vicious circle is something that I went through. This is something very personal to me. After everything happened, I am a particular kind of a person. Many people told me that you should not be this kind of a person anymore. You should change yourself. I took that 6 months of time to realize that is this what I want? Is this something that I would be happy in a next relationship? Can I not be me? And I realized no. Even if I did do the same mistakes over and over again, I cannot not be unabashedly me. This is me right in front of you, and I cannot put on a mask for the whole of my life. I cannot change my base nature. If my base nature is to be a caregiver, I cannot be in a situation where I am not. Or I cannot fall into that vicious circle of thinking and overthinking and realizing what to do, what to do, what to do. Is this going to be right? Is this not going to be right? Do I change myself? Do I not change myself? Do I do things differently? Do I not do things differently? Was the vicious circle that I fell into. And I realized that no, I am I am doing something great. I need to do even better, and that is where the vicious circle ended for me. The moment I brought that focus from outside to inside, that problems started disappearing. I started looking at things more clearly. Instead of sitting at home, being in a depression state, not doing anything productive, I came out. I used to do events 15 years back. I used to do events when I was in Pune 10 years back, and I realized that no, I have been, at a wonderful place. I have achieved so much in life. Why not go back to it? I started doing back. I started coming back into the community. I started hosting events probably about from July 2023. It's not even been 1 year. I've done more than 120 events in Bangalore. I have done food walks, I have done quizzes, I have done so much that I am so proud of. And I think the biggest reason of that was that I stopped overthinking, that I stopped falling into that circle where I would blame myself for things that are not in my control. And then I came to manifestations. Manifestation is a very, very strong word. What do we mean by manifesting something? I believe manifesting is very easy the moment you put all your mind and soul into it and you realize that, yes, this is what I want from my life. Manifestation for me, I did not even look for a closure outside. I manifested my own closure after the failed marriage because I realized, why would I give the power or the strength to another person to give that closure to me? Why would it not be with me in my own hands to make my own happiness and bring it all out and about and share it with the world? So I thought manifestation is something that we all need to be in sync with. We all need to ensure that yes, we can manifest, we can bring out about our own happiness without getting it related or without getting it dependent on anyone else. So then I move on to the pursuit of happiness. Like Mr. Gardner, I persisted, and I believe where I am today, had I not come out of all these things, had I not come out of the negativity that was there around me, I would have been at a very, very different place. But the moment I believe, your happiness is your own, and anything can give you happiness. Be it a plate of biryani, be it a McDonald's burger, be it meeting 20 people, be it going for a 2 kilometer run. You do not have to relate your happiness to anyone else. It's your own pursuit. It's something that you are seeking, you are the seeker, and the funny thing is, everyone has the different objects. You can't achieve someone else's goal and be happy about it. Many people in society we are generalized, get married, have a kid, buy a car, buy a house, and you will be happy. But would you? I don't think so. I don't want to pay 3 or 4 EMIs. I don't want to have a loan of a car or of a home. I would rather be happy at much smaller things. Maybe for me, that's just a rewatch of my favorite movie. So I think in this world where we are trying to, the envy part comes into play. We see so many people doing so many things, and we think that, oh, If I achieve that, would I be happy? So I just want to leave you all with this thought that the pursuit of happiness is something that is a very, very internal thing for you. You can't be happy looking at someone else. You shouldn't be. You should be only happy in what you feel would make you happy, and that could be a smallest of all the things. That could be a cookie at Starbucks, that yummy chocolate chip cookie that you have been craving for the last 2 months, that you haven't had the time to eat or you just could not. That's your pursuit of happiness. Try and find that happiness in those little things, and I think the world will be at a better place. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. I think mine was not as interesting as Arshana did. It was not. It was not about outside. It was more about inside. And I look forward to doing more of these. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.